Hello, my friends, and welcome back to another hot take episode of Disgustingly Easy. And today, we're taking a slight detour into my NLP toolbox. I'm going to be guiding you through a short hypnotic experience designed to help you embody your success. Because here's what I know to be true from my own life and from the women inside Long Game. Sometimes we are objectively winning and we still can't feel it. We move the goalposts, we lock our eyes on the horizon, we downplay our progress, and we focus on what's missing instead of what's working. So today's episode is about grounding you in something simple, steady, powerful, because you, my friend, are exactly where you need to be. Let's begin. So it goes without saying that if you are driving, operating heavy machinery, cooking, or caring for someone who needs your attention, maybe simply listen to this for now or pause and come back to it later. For this to work best, you need to be somewhere safe, comfortable, undisturbed for a few minutes, like literally 5 minutes, and locking yourself in the toilet totally counts. What we're about to do is a light trance exercise. Trance isn't mind control. It's not being unconscious. You won't feel hypnotized. It's simply a focused state of attention. A lot like the moment just before you fall asleep, or when you're driving and you realize you don't remember the last few turns, or when you're fully absorbed in a book, like, say, Heated Rivalry. You remain in control the entire time. I'm just guiding your attention. Your thoughts influence your body. Your attention influences your experience. And today, we're going to do it all on purpose. Now, before we start, I want you to stretch both arms out in front of you. And I want you to close your eyes. Turn one palm face up. In that hand, I want you to imagine a heavy, old, hardcover encyclopedia. Millennials, if you can remember back that far, and if you are a Gen Z, Gen Alpha, and you don't know what I'm talking about, it's a big, heavy book. Dense, tea. And I want you to feel the weight on that hand. Feel it pressing down heavier and heavier. And in your other hand, I want you to imagine a helium balloon tied gently around your wrist, floating upwards, lifting, light, higher and higher. The heaviness in one hand, that encyclopedia, the weight of it, the density. Can you even smell that old book smell? And the other hand, the light, airy, helium-filled balloon. Now I want you to open your eyes and notice what has happened. If you are someone for whom suggestibility is easy, then perhaps you'll find yourself with one arm all the way down and one arm all the way up. If you're not in that situation, you're still doing it perfectly. It just might mean you need to do a little bit more work in order to allow everything to land. Now, if your thoughts could move your body in less than 30 seconds, imagine what repeated thoughts have done throughout your lifetime. Because see, you're actually already very good at this, which means you're very capable of change. So now that we have our eyes open again, I just want you to find a spot to look comfortably. Keep your eyes gently focused there. And as you look at that spot, just notice you're blinking. No need to force anything. Maybe your eyes begin to blink more slowly. Maybe they flutter a little. Maybe they begin to feel heavy. And at some point, you might just allow them to close. And as they close, notice the feeling rise, just like that moment before sleep, that drifting, that letting go. That in-between state, drifting, dropping, dreaming, floating, drifting, dreaming, dropping. And each breath you take, dipping you even further and deeper into ease. Notice how you feel yourself gently descending, not falling, just lowering, like sinking into warm water. So warm, so safe. And as you float, as you drift, something begins to shift. You see, there was a version of you who believed that you were behind. I want you to, if you can, bring her to mind. Maybe you see her in your mind's eye, or maybe you simply feel her there with you. She is a version of you who thought you must have missed something, chosen a wrong turn, turned left instead of right, wasted time, missed opportunities. But from here, from this deeper place, you begin to see something else. You see how every single experience, every perceived mistake or delay or detour, it all placed you right here, right now in this moment, and without it, you wouldn't be right here, right now in this moment, having this awareness. You wouldn't be listening to these words. And you slowly realize that you are not off the path, you are on it. And the only reason you ever thought you were stuck is because you were looking for success in all the wrong places. You were turned in the wrong direction, and as you turn your attention now towards acknowledgement, another version of you comes to mind, and notice how much she looks just like you in this moment, right down to the clothes that she's wearing. Notice what you've survived and what you've built, what you've learned and what you've endured, what you've already shifted in the last few minutes. You see success differently, not as something ahead of you, but something already forming around you. And as that awareness lands, see it start to flutter. What starts off as a small golden shimmy, a glittering, begins to grow into a warm golden light. Soft at first, then stronger, expanding into you, filling every cell of your body, a warm, radiant certainty. This is your success amplifying, not because you forced it, but because you acknowledged it. The moment you see your wins, they multiply, they grow. The moment you assume everything is working out, you begin to notice the evidence of that everywhere. And it's locked in now. That orientation, that new direction, that lens, it's in your nervous system. That light is filling every single cell of your being. So feel it, experience it, acknowledge it, and believe it to be true. It's true because you believe it to be true. And then I just want you to go ahead and consciously forget this moment. And remember it just at the unconscious level, the cellular level, and see yourself 3 years from now looking back. See how decisions became so much easier, momentum became natural, confidence became quieter and steadier. You stopped bracing, you started moving. It wasn't dramatic, it was inevitable, and it was just so easy. That one day you realize you haven't thought about being successful or being off the path in such a long time because it's simply now who you are. In a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 5. With each number, you return more alert, more present. 1, locking in these suggestions deeply at the unconscious level. 2, feeling the energy returning to your body. 3, becoming aware of the room around you. 4, bringing movement back into your hands and your feet. 5, refreshed, steady, grounded. Now take your time, open your eyes when you're ready, and carry on knowing that you, my friend, are exactly where you need to be.